This is a story time on how I found out that I was in an abusive relationship through my parents. Let me just say, trigger warning. Please, not that nobody did say what you guys. Trigger warning. So this happened in 2024, but it was a casual day at home. I was on break. I wasn't even in school. So I'm chilling, probably making some content. I don't know what I was doing, but my mom calls me over and she's like, I would like to talk to you about something. And I'm like, what? So it's not abnormal because my mom and I do talk all the time. But the way she said that day, I was like, what is going on? So one thing about my parents and I, we have a very transparent, open relationship. Like we tell them like, yeah, I'm seeing this person, like, you know, these are the things that are normal. What was even more funny was that she called me to the bedroom. Normally we talk in the living room, but she told me like, come beside. So it was even private. So I was like, am I in trouble? Cool. I made my way to the bedroom and I stayed on the bed and she's like, so your dad called me and he told me some information that he's extremely concerned about. I said, like, what information could concern my father other than me failing exams? But before I continue the story, which is true, I want to say, those of you who like saying influencers that don't go far, why don't they go far? They just remain in this country and fight for the same brands. Yeah, now you have a chance to make us go far. Cosmo wants to take 4 of us to Dubai. And I've posted some branded content, but you are here. You saw that content and you passed by, but you are here laughing. Make sure you go and engage with the branded content. Drop some pink hearts and make sure you tag Cosmo because this is a serious event. It's a big event. Come on, it's Dubai. Back to the story. So anyway, my mom tells me like, yeah, there's some information that your dad has told me that he's concerned about. And to be honest, she looked a bit confused because again, she knows everything that goes on in my life, but what was told to her is not really telling. So she's confused, like, is this for real? Like, she also doesn't know what to believe. So she says he was having lunch that day. There were a few ladies who knew him and who also knew that his daughter is an influencer. So they had some information. They had a consent here for him. They pull up, they go to him and they're like, hi, we know your Lambe's dad and like, we heard something and we're really concerned. I want to tell you because we just know that she won't be able to tell you these things herself, you know, girls. So we just wanted to, you know, raise our concerns to you because your father, yada, yada, you know. They put the butter. They were shingling the butter. Lombe, she's actually in an abusive relationship with her boyfriend. She's got this boyfriend and he lays hands on her like all the time. And like, this is information that everybody knows. Like, we all know this. My dad is sitting there like my child, like my kid, the one at home. They're like, yeah, like she will not tell you. Even if you ask her right now, she won't agree because of course she wouldn't tell anybody. But yeah, as we know, like we're 100% sure, like we know. So my dad, of course, he's devastated. He's stressed out of his mind. Because my mom, he's like, hey, do you know what our child is being, you know? Somebody's laying hands on my kid. I didn't raise her like that. Like, what's going on? Is there something wrong? Did we do something wrong in the parenting? Like, what happened? When I heard this information, I screamed. I screamed in laughter. Now, here's the thing. I am not saying that anybody in this circumstance, it's funny or anything to joke about. No. I'm saying I was single as hell. I was single for a year. So these ladies who are strangers, they know. But me, I can't tell anybody. But them, they know. But I can't tell anybody, but they know. And the reason I'm telling this story is because some of you, the rumors that you cook are damaging. You know, my father could have just fainted there. Who knows what could have happened? Because somebody wanted to cook up some stupid rumor. I had to sit down and convince him. He did not believe me. We had to do a survey. Specimen. Look, I'm good. Now, I don't know who that story was for and about. But it was definitely not about me. Being an influencer is hard. People even go to your parents now. That's why me, when strange people tell me, I know, how is your father? How are your parents? Greet your parents, I tell me, Vanobe. Because why? That's a disrespect. That's a disrespect, Sunny. Very. Don't post my family members here. Somebody can go to your father with a consent. Yes, make sure you go and engage with that content I was telling you about. Not just coming here on this app saying, hey, influencers don't even go far. We're about to go far. Anybody who you see posting that content, make sure you share.